Previously on Boss Strong.
Team, welcome to your first workout. Let's go!
Teams, welcome to Benny's Playground. Teams, it's time for you to meet your Alpha Warrior coaches. You'll be choosing your coach. The fastest team to complete Benny's workout will get to pick first.
All right. Keep fighting. Come on, all the way to the end. Play it smart. Use your feet.
There we go. Grab it.
There you go. Nice. All the way to the end. Get up there. You got it. Yeah.
Woo! Coach Yancey. Coach Drew. Coach Wes.
Coach Max.
One and only Coach Randy.
Everyone, I have one more surprise for you. Each of you will have one Olympic coach or athlete from the World Class Athlete Program working with you over the next 2 weeks.
When we woke up this morning, like, we came here, we found the formation like usual, like, okay, we do this every day, we're Army, whatever, so nobody was like, oh yeah, let's go. Immediately, he was like,
If this is your enthusiasm and your morale, if this is what you're bringing me, then I'll go home. You don't need me. If this is your best, if this is the energy and enthusiasm that this is going to carry over throughout the 2 weeks, you might as well go home. You're not going to learn a thing. You're not going to learn a thing. So let's start the whole thing over.
go back outside, you have 120 seconds, run. And like, we ran outside, we running. We're like, oh yeah, let's go. We get in formation, we're just standing there. And then we're like, should we go back? And everybody's looking at each other. And we just took out running. And we made it within 12 seconds.
12 seconds. Not good enough. Not good enough. Do it again.
And then he's like, do it again.
It's like base training all over again.
It was very intense, but it was good. I felt good.
It was kind of like a shell shock. You're setting your weights essentially, but then you're mixing in a lot more reps, and you're following his structure. It was a good thing.
What I was doing before was basic. This focuses on breathing, your core, strength, grip. It's more detailed.
Do you have what it takes to be boss strong? Team registration for the 2018 competition is now open until June 29th. Visit armymwr.com/bossstrong for more information.
One of our main objectives, especially for me as being the vice president, is to get the troops out of the barracks and to go and explore all these facilities that are right there on post. So like the Rod and Gun Club, just going out there and be able to go skeet shooting and get your handgun license and stuff like that. The golf course, we go out there and we go out and we swing a couple golf clubs like that as well. Also the aquatic center, we were able to get our CPR license. We went through a class called sweat training. It's basically when you're strapped in the seat and lifeguards are turning you underwater and you have to get out of the seatbelt while you're underwater. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It was really crazy, but it was a great experience and something I did not know until this program happened, so it was a great experience.
The number one rule in golf is to have fun, and I feel like if you're having fun and enjoying yourself, you'll do it more often. If you do it more often, you'll probably get better at it. So if I can get you guys to hit one good golf shot here that feels kind of good, then I've done my job. What I'm going to do for you today, for you newcomers, is teach you to hit one club and one club only. And then later on, we'll try to apply the same swing to the long club to go further and the same swing to the short club to go shorter. I'll also teach you how to hit an easy shot. You don't need to take a full swing to hit a shot from here to on the green. It's a little half shot. I'll teach you that. And I'll teach you a lot about putting. Awesome, awesome. Whatever you learn today and this afternoon will be a little foundation to learn upon later. Some people say that golf is a very important psychological game to play for your mental health. Your brain is so involved in which club to use, how far to hit it, you have no time for any brain cells to go away from the task. So it's basically an hour and a half or 2 hours of vacation from any other problems in your life and stuff like that.
So when I walked out to the golf course and I met with the PGA, when he taught us how to actually golf, I was thinking in my head about the command team back home, how they said most business goes on the golf course. I was out there thinking like, you know, shake the hand. That's how you golf, because you hear it and you hear it, you know what I'm saying? Then he showed us how to put our hand in our hand, and I thought I was gonna be the next Tiger Woods. And I wasn't bad.
I really didn't get into golf until like after high school. And it was like my last year before getting to the Army, you know? So me and my buddies, we just got into playing golf, and I just kind of fell in love with the way it is. It's peaceful, you know, there's nobody yelling at you or anything. So I'm not necessarily good. I mean, I just like it.
This was my first time golfing. I had a blast, and Rex did me well. I improved a lot better because I came in there like raw clay, and he just was able to form me because I didn't have any bad habits or anything.
I'm not a golfer. None of us are really good golfers.
I'm a pretty good golfer.
Of course he is. He taught us a new stance and everything else. Immediately we're all hitting much further, much better. He calls out, he wants us to make $1 million shot. So if we get to the left of the 100-yard marker, just a little bit, he'll give us either $1 million or a fancy car, any one we wanted. Oh boy. And Sneed, man, he is so confident walking up to this thing.
I'm Tiger Woods. I'm the new Tiger Woods.
He's Tiger Woods, yeah. So he steps up, eyes on the ball, perfect. It's great, it's great. He's like, I got this. I got this. It was way right. He goes, oh no, baby.
Oh no, baby.
Like, it was hilarious.
It went so far because it was like the target was over here, but I went like way almost over like the whole net, like, and then I buckled my knees. I almost fell on the ground because I was like so shocked.
We're at the Equestrian Center. Over the 2 weeks of the Boss Strong competition, teams are going to spend time here with these two world-class athletes. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Sergeant Story, and I'm part of the World Class Athlete Program. I'm an 11 Bravo and part of Modern Pentathlon.
Hi, my name is PFC Esoxon. I'm a 13 Mike, and I'm a 2016 Olympian in the sport of Modern Pentathlon.
So let's go ahead and talk about what Modern Pentathlon is.
So Modern Pentathlon consists of swimming, 200-meter freestyle, fencing, riding as in equestrian show jumping, shooting, and running.
So while the teams are here at the Equestrian Center, what do you have planned for them?
Two things. One, some team building, and two, they have an equestrian egg balancing race. We've teamed up with the BOSS program, MWR, and the Warrior Adventure Quest just to inform some of the soldiers of opportunities they have on all their posts.
What have you told them as far as proper technique of riding a horse and things that they should keep in mind from a physical fitness standpoint?
Even a little bit of a tensing in your legs is going to tell the horse to speed up, which you might not want to do. So we really concentrate on deliberate breathing, keeping calm, keeping focused.
Thank you both for your time, and good luck on all of your future competitions.
Thank you.
None of us have ever ridden a horse before, so we had an experience.
For me personally, it was a challenge because I had some issues with the horse, but overall, it was a good experience.
Being stubborn. Mine didn't listen to me. No, it stopped at one point and I could not pull it, and the lady could not pull it. It just was like, I'm not going anywhere.
Sneed overcame his fear.
I actually became a centaur today.
What do you think about it?
When I was a kid, I was actually afraid of horses. Today was a big jump for me. And also, I got real close to the horse. I was able to get it to come with me. My horse was crazy. It just kept stopping to eat grass.
And became best friends.
I had a miniature pony when I was younger.
She mentions these things, tiny details, and just never elaborates.
His name was Babalua. And
Babalua.
I loved him, and I would go every morning and feed him with my mom and my dad. And I was like, ooh, I want to ride big ponies one day, but I never really did until I got here. So it just brought back a lot of memories for me.
Angela almost broke out into a full gallop on the trail.
I'm very majestic. I felt like John Wayne on there, so it was awesome.
Do you have what it takes to be boss strong? Team registration for the 2018 competition is now open until June 29th. Visit armymwr.com/bossstrong for more information.
Part of the Boss Strong competition involves teams spending time at the bowling alley. Now, you think the bowling alley is just a great place to come and hang out with friends and family, but what Sergeant Sheridan is focusing on today is how the sport of bowling can be applied to the training for our soldiers. Sergeant Sheridan, tell us a little bit about yourself and then also what the MWR bowling facilities have to offer our soldiers.
My name is Sergeant Lucas Sheridan. I'm an 88 November Transportation Management Coordinator. I am a soldier athlete at the World Class Athlete Program, where I'm a Greco-Roman wrestler. So here at the bowling alley today, we've been working on a couple different things. The first game, we have 6 players bowling. Only the top 2 and the bottom 2 scores count. The point of this is to hold each other accountable. You can't come in with a negative attitude saying, oh, I'm not good at something, and let your team down. These team points are going to count later in the race. The second game, we're having them bowl with their non-dominant hand. Here we're talking about refocusing, taking a deep breath and moving forward. Let's say you're down range, for example, you hurt your hand. It means you're just not going to fire your weapon. Take a deep breath, refocus, and keep on with your mission. The third game, we play them as Scotch doubles, so they play as a team.
Each of us will throw one ball. Okay, this time you'll have your TA-50 equipment on.
The beauty of the entire thing is the morale and build within the team. And that's the beauty that MWR brings to these bowling alleys. There's over 70 bowling alleys across the US, Europe, Japan, Korea, and Puerto Rico. It's an outstanding environment presented to us by MWR.
Coach Benny, talk to us a little bit about what you want teams to focus on while they're here from a physical and mental standpoint.
Truly, there's 3 incredible components. You have to have balance, and in everything we do, you have to have balance. Like athletically, as a soldier, you have to have balance. Next, you have to have coordination. So timing, upper body, lower body, core. So our stance, our grip, our sight. So all those things come into play even in bowling. And then the third thing, and I think the most important and most overlooked thing, is the social aspect and the stress relief. You cannot train hard if you're stressed out. You cannot train and be efficient if you have stress going through. So you come to the bowling alley, you let that stress go, and I can go back out and I can really train hard and really complete my mission.
Back at Fort Lee, we had a little group that we went bowling every Monday, like right after work, so it was nice to go back and bowl again. It was a little rusty, but it was fun. So I think we need to start doing that again.
Sound good? Oh. You knocked the dust off that thing. There you go. Come on, man. Now they're on. There you go. There you go.
It's nice to get
I'm questioning whether I'm a right-handed person at this point in time right now, all right?
Let's talk about it.
Bowling with our left hand or right hand, it was kind of confusing. And then we were able to use our dominant hand again with the battle rattle, which kind of threw a wrench in the machine per se.
There you go.
I'm really proud of the team because no matter who was bowling, which lane we had, or what pins we actually hit, we were aiming towards actually just having a score. Oh, it was a group and it was fun.
About to go in here and just kill it with the rest of the team.
This bowling's pretty good on like professional level, I guess.
Yes, you saw it? I know I'm better than everyone.
No, he is not better than everyone. At least not at the left-handed bowling, okay?
You know, it's always good to be, you know, give them a little bit of extra to make them feel better about themselves.
The student had to teach the coach how to bowl this time, so it's okay.
We'll go with that one. We'll go with that one time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
MWR to me, I always see it like the little implementing thing. A lot of that goes into like the morale of soldiers, like the welfare of soldiers, and also being partnered with the BOSS program. Like whenever we have like a quality of life issue, we bring it up to our BOSS representatives, and they go to the chain of command, and they actually swear that away for the rest of the soldiers. So overall, it's a good like tool for soldiers to use.
It brings the soldiers together.
Along with the community.
Tap it in. Tap. Two tap it in.
Oh, get ready to take those.
Thank you.
Oh.
Good afternoon. My name is Staff Sergeant Johnson. I'll be the NCOIC for today's event. Task today is to complete a 6-man golf scramble in a timed manner. 2.5 hours is your time limit for this event.
Each individual team member has a chance to actually tee the ball off and hit the ball down the course. At that point, we judge where the ball went, as in distance-wise. But just because your ball went closest to the green doesn't mean it's the best ball to actually hit from the location. So we'd all team together and decide where we wanted to go. And what made it more difficult is, in the past, I played best ball. You have the real chance to actually stop, think, get your rangefinders to where everything's at. We had to pick on the go, worked as a team, decided probably within a good 15 seconds of being down there what ball we were going to use. So.
Oh, good shot!
Oh, JK.
Mulligan coin is what saved our butts today and helped us do a wonderful job.
It was a nice little blessing.
It allowed us to golf at the same time with both Coach Rex and Staff Sergeant Johnson, and if we needed help or assistance during a hole, we could give one of our mulligan chips in order for them to take a shot at it, and whether or not we wanted to use their shot or not was up to us afterwards.
Money! Ah! There it is. Get in! Oh, baby!
Do you have what it takes to be boss strong? Team registration for the 2018 competition is now open until June 29th. Visit armymwr.com/bossstrong for more information.
Oh, baby!
Too good!
Come on!
Yeah!
There we go. Bam!
There it is.
Perfect. Man, that's a good roll. Settle down, settle down. Good roll.
So I'm on the third hole, and it's my turn to putt. So, you know, I square up, did everything Coach Rex taught us, and it hits the rim of the hole and comes out.
It was so beautiful.
It was a perfect shot, but it didn't go in.
Now I'm on the fifth hole, and it's me again, ready to putt. Everything the same way I did on the third hole.
There you go.
Yeah! Oh, man!
And it bounces out again.
Oh, man! Oh, yeah!
Yep. That's money.
Oh.
Keep that. Oh, pouch.
Oh, yeah!
So we were on the fourth hole. We're on the green, right? So I go up there and I examine the hole. Down on top of the ball. So you know me, I get in my shrub, angle right. So then I draw that putt back. It's, mind you, this is 42 feet. First time golfing. All right, here you go. Here you go.
Get in there, girl! Get in there!
Golf clap, anybody?
Oh.
Yeah.
Teams competed in a horse relay where they had to balance an egg on a spoon. The fastest team with the least amount of drops ranked the highest.
When it came to the horse stables, they're trail riding horses, so they're so used to hanging with one another, one horse behind each other. They're just used to being in line with each other. So to try to separate them, try to get them to do something different on top of brand new riders that never sat on a horse, don't understand the kinetics of a horse, it was a lot of odds that played against us trying to, at the same time, juggle an egg and a spoon. I can't speak for others, but for our team, it was a big adversity because some of the horses would only cooperate with the female trainer that was there. If she was there with them and hit them or sent them a certain way, they immediately tried to do that. But when it came to us guiding them and kind of, you know, get them to do what we wanted them to do, it was kind of challenging.
So my horse, Jasper, decided it was time to go back in the stables, and he just walked into the gate. And I was trying to get him off the, he walked into the gate, so.
I'm sitting there watching him, and the horse is just going like this to the gate, and he's like.
He just wanted to go. And so I dropped the first egg, and then he got into it and just walked me around, easy peasy.
I do know how to ride a horse, but riding a horse and still trying to deal with the adversity of the egg and the spoon, it throws a different aspect in there. And really and truly for the team of all 6 of us, it was only one person that actually made a whole round with the egg and didn't drop it with the transfer and everything, and it wasn't me.
I started off pretty strong, at least I thought. Horse going straight, exactly what I wanted. Started going around in circles, went up to the fence. I'm just trying to focus on this egg like right here. I'm like, okay. And then my horse stops, and I'm like, all right, come on. Like, go, come on. Not going, just chilling. And I was like, all right. And then finally, I don't know what happened. The horse, like me and the horse clicked or something. We went around, all the way around, we did the thing. And I'm like sitting there like, all right, I gotta get up next to Coach Matt. I think he was going next. I was trying to get next to him and I was like, maybe like 10 feet away. And I stopped focusing on the egg. And I was already done. The hard part was over and I dropped it. It was so disappointing.
I'm trying.
Teams, welcome to the Alpha Warrior Proving Grounds. The rig that you experienced on your first day, just consider that the baby. What you see in front of you is where you'll compete in the finale. Never before have we combined the sports of strength and conditioning and obstacle courses. That changes today with you. Walking you through the obstacles, you'll have Brent, Casey, and Benny, and then each team will run through half of the course and compete. Teams, are you ready to prove it? Are you ready to prove it? All right, let's do this.
Your first strength challenge will be the assault bike. 20 calories. When you are done, you're off and running.
First obstacle, the monster barrels. It's very deceiving, but you really need to get your body on top of it and hopefully your chest a little bit over, and you're just gonna slide right back down. All right, guys, obstacle number 2, sidewinder. You can kind of reach through like this, barn door out, or you can just make your way across sideways. However you want to do it.
Just work your way all the way through, and that's it.
250-pound tire. 1, all the way around. 2, all the way around to 10. Everybody hear me? 10. No help on any strength or endurance obstacle.
This is Silverback. Basically, you just have to get up and over. You can grab anything. You can grab the bars on these ones. This is Sea of Ropes. You have to get all the way to the other side without touching the ground.
On this, remember, if you make it all the way across, you can go back and help one of your teammates. All the way down, corner, don't care where you touch, butt has to touch, hips have to fully clear at the top. This will not count. All the way up to 10.
Next obstacle is the gut buster. You're gonna work your way through here. It's definitely gonna be trickier for the shorter competitors, as you'll see with Casey. Really make good conscious foot and hand placements.
This is pipe bombs. Once you get started, try not to stop. The longer you stay on here, the worse it's gonna be, so you wanna get through it as quick as you can.
For 200 meters, Pretty simple. 200 meters, don't get off at 199. 200, you're done, you're clear.
All right, next obstacle is the Skywalker. We are just using the outside lane on this one. If you guys run up that right ramp, you're gonna have to come right back down. Go up the left ramp only. It's not over yet, now you gotta get down. You got the fire pole here.
Pitfall, something that we always like to do is you really want to get as high on this rope as you can, because the higher you are on that cargo net, the less you have to climb up.
Do you have what it takes to be boss strong? Team registration for the 2018 competition is now open until June 29th. Visit armymwr.com/bossstrong for more information.
If they left him out here right now, they're done. He will never finish this course long. He might not get through this obstacle without two people helping him.
Any of the obstacles that hold my body weight up is like
God warn me, man.
a struggle for me, and it makes me angry to know that my teammates have to help me through it.
You stay on it, you can rest sitting there. Wrap your elbow around it and rest. And then let him help you through the transition. Once you get through that transition, stay strong. If your arms get tired, wrap your arm like this, and then you're just sitting on it.
Come on, Biggie!
And let him help you through each one.
There we go. There we go.
Lift up and sit on it. And swing. Take a break if you need. Let's go.
I think that's like really helps that like we have so many guys on our team, not only that are fast and strong, but also like are a mix of both. Like we have Lolo and Martinez who are both strong and fast. So as soon as they get across of any obstacle, they can help me get up across. And once I get across, I basically could like carry it, like lift anybody across anything.
That's how you got here, right? You want Army Airborne?
Let's do work.
Lots of girls to get here. Let's do this.
Hey, drop it. Come on.
You know, I think our strategy is Lopez, Martinez, they fly through it.
Kick and pull. Come on. Kick and pull.
You know, and they always, look back and be like, who's right behind me so I can pick up? You know, it's conserving energy while also getting obstacles completed.
Almost there. You're well over halfway, okay? Come on.
It's like bounding. It's just like how we bound like in the military. It's bound from one line to the other. That's how we're just treated.
When we walked up to the Alpha War Proving Grounds, it was kind of intimidating, honestly.
I don't know about everybody else, but I was like, oh crap, what did I get myself into?
Should I jump over and stand and then help them up, or should I jump, sit on it, and then help them? You know what I'm saying?
You've got it completed. If you're on top, you know.
Do you have to go over and then back up? No. You have to complete? Okay,
You're on
so you
top.
can. Got it. So you can go on top. So.
Focus on you, focus on your team, one fight. Right. When we get on the line, what do we do? We lock it low, don't we? All right, when you pull that trigger, one shot, one kill. All right, that's all you got. Right. Enjoy it.
Seeing another team before us start, I definitely was excited for the obstacle course. This is what we've been working so hard for the last 2 months to get here, and now that we're here to see it, I can't wait to start this. It's just like, oh man, I'm ready to go.
So we know that the fastest time will win. All of them are averaged out to a certain time as a team. So the strategy was to go in, get the people who knew what they were doing and who could make it, push through as far as we can, come back, help the other team if they needed it.
Angela is already up there. I get up there. Mayfield, she comes, runs up, and we helped her over.
We're going to use this strategy where I'm staying back and helping Mayfield out with some of the obstacles, and pretty much everyone else is going ahead and trying to get the best time for our team.
All the way. All the way.
The only thing I remember somebody saying to me was our sergeant major, and he came up in my ear, and he was like, "Let's go." And I was like, what?
Roger, Sergeant Major.
When Mayfield made it to the bars, I was already there ready to help her get through it. So I put her on my shoulders and we went through.
We're going through the pipe bombs, and I have already completed it. I pretty much breezed through it, and I see Forsyth starting, and he's also a pretty strong upper body, but just so he didn't burn himself out, I wanted to go back and help him across so we'd have more energy the rest of the way through. And I get back, and he stands on my shoulders, and we basically just walk together one step at a time towards the end of the obstacle, and we completed that together as a team.
Look, I've done 1,000 of these. The hardest thing on here looks like the pipe bomb. The way to do that, you see Casey got her body language going side to side, right? She wasn't trying to go forward. She had her body language going side to side. So that's the way that you have to do it. I want you to go through first. I want you to go through first. I want you to go through first. Get through first, then go back and help. Unless you just get up here and you feel like your ball's out, I want everybody to go at the same time, right? And go ahead and try it. If you fall off, you start over. Go back and help him. Go back and help him. Go back and help him. I want you to have a mission accomplished mindset on this. I want you to think the difference, that same flight or fight response, it's survival, it's evade, it's resist. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna feel the monkey get on your back. You're gonna feel it. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? You felt it this whole week, haven't you? Yes. But every time you got stronger against it, haven't you? All right, it feels good, doesn't it?
In events that we can go, all 6 of us, you try your hardest. If you're a fast man and you know you're fast at it, you kill it. You kill it, you come back and you help someone that's struggling.
Exactly right.
That goes for you too. Here we go,
Yo, this is like I'm pretty excited and nervous at the same time, but you know, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. We gotta get it.
Here we go. Go, keep going. Don't stop. There you go. Keep it. Keep going.
Do you have what it takes to be boss strong? Team registration for the 2018 competition is now open until June 29th. Visit armymwr.com/bossstrong for more information.
There you go. Keep it. There you go. Keep going. Keep going.
I had to catch my breath. A lot of people have this stereotype that just because you're big or huge, you can do all these things, but that's not the case. Technically, I'm not even supposed to be here. Just, if you want to be honest, I'm on a CPAP machine. They deem me to not even be able to do what I'm doing now, but instead I'm in San Antonio, pushing my limit. If that makes me look like the anchor, that is the reason why I'm the anchor. I'll flip it as a positive. Anchors hold it down. The support was there, but it's my fault for not communicating that quicker to them to get me to that threshold. I definitely will do that next time if it's needed.
Oh crap. This is huge. We've never seen this much metal and net and everything together and spread out. This is also really exciting, and I'm nervous, and I want to go go look at it. I want to adventure. And having Coach Yancey, he's trained a lot of people to go through these different types of obstacles. So he told us, just take a deep breath. We can look at it. We'll go bit by bit. We'll look at our strengths as a team and who's good at what, so we can push through this together.
Coach Yancey is also the only coach to actually run through the actual course, which is one of the reasons why we also picked him. We thought that was a great advantage.
Let's go. Come on. Good. Come on. You got it.
At the barrels, we were lifting each other up all together, and we would not move on from one obstacle to the next unless everybody was in line, everybody was okay. Everybody was still breathing and standing.
I got it. You're gonna have last play. There we go. Take your time. Good.
We strategized from the very beginning. From the get-go, we literally were, hey, we need to stay sharp, we need to be on point, we need to make sure we pace ourselves, take it easy, and stick together as a team. Despite literally every person that we talked to saying, hey, you should go ahead and have somebody run ahead. You should have them go ahead and sprint the course, and every team that did that, they failed. This is where the experience and the technical aspect of it came into play, because Coach has done it before. So if you are taking a group of people, you have to work as a team.
Come on. You gotta help out.
Come on. Oh, you gotta see it. Oh, look at you.
Going through that, I just started getting tunnel vision. Just everything closing in around me. Nothing was coming through. I got to push myself. I have to get past this obstacle in order to help the rest of my team over, because this is one of the hardest obstacles watching everybody else go through.
Nothing. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Both of you down. Let's go. Get over here.
Balance.
Working as a team through these obstacles, we have all different personalities, different strengths, different emotions. It's like when you're in battle, and if you have one person that gets injured or goes down, you don't leave them behind. You never leave anybody to die. They're your brother, they're your sister. You pick them up and you drag them along, gear and everything.
You're going to finish this. You got me?
Roger, coach.
Finish this course.
Got it!
Buy some time. Buy some time.
Big motivator for me was Lee Tobin, especially at the trampoline. I was already exhausted. And he goes, go before me. You lead the way. I'm gonna stay with you. At the end, he goes, all right, now you follow me. Let's go, keep pushing. That was something that we learned from Coach Yancey too, is if you see somebody struggling, reach back, pull them with you. They might have that psychological mindset, I'm okay doing this, I can take a little extra time. But if you have somebody else counting off with you in your team, you can take that extra step. You can move to that next level.
So I think I kind of burnt myself out on the bikes a little bit, my legs. I heard Coach like, hey, clear those barrels. So I'm thinking, I jumped right over the thing. I ain't even touch it. Like, I fell on the other side.
We felt that staying together, we'd be more motivated because, you know, we're all soldiers, no man left behind. So if we all stay together and push together, we would be able to get better momentum. I said it a few times, if we can have the fastest person help the slowest person, then they won't be so slow. It'll get everybody through. And for us as soldiers, getting everybody home and everybody to the end of the mission is what counts the most.
Let's go, Charles. That's all right, baby. That's all right.
There you go. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Come on, get up there.
They're just these poles and like a big drop, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm strong enough to get all the way across to here. Sergeant Jones comes up and lets me stand on his shoulders, and we just truck on through there, and I couldn't have done it if it wasn't for him.
Slow down, slow down. Get your feet in.
It wasn't really the obstacle. The course itself wasn't tiring, but it was the exercises in between certain obstacles. Like the squats, you know, flipping the tire. But mainly, in my opinion, it was the bike and the rower. Our adrenaline's high. We want to go as fast as possible. We know we still have more obstacles to go. It's not necessarily what all of us did. He went full speed, balls to the wall, and then we go up the chain, and as soon as I hit that trampoline, I felt the fatigue that was in my body, and I felt like I was about to buckle the entire way down. So I think that the rower was the icing on the cake.
They hand me the rope, and I'm just like, I don't have no hand strength, I don't have no legs, I don't have anything, but I'm gonna fight to the end. That's what soldiers do. We fight to the end of the mission. Like, it don't matter what it is, what you face, you're gonna fight till you collapse. So I grabbed the rope, and all I hear is everybody saying, just jump, just jump, just jump. So I'm like, but let's just jump. I have no hand strength, so I'm just sliding down the rope. Boom, I fall down. They think I'm like not trying. They think I just can't get up because of muscle fatigue. I'm not muscle fatigue. It's nothing to get up the rope or whatever. So I get up again. I'm like the little engine that could. Choo, 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 choo. My body was so limp. I just flopped on his neck, and he just, boom, he just went a face plant right into the mat, and I fell to the other side.
Do you have what it takes to be boss strong? Team registration for the 2018 competition is now open until June 29th. Visit armymwr.com/bossstrong for more information.
Frontenac, you quit on that one. You cannot quit on your team because all of them are here because of you.
My body just started depleting piece by piece. Bam, I finally fell. Like, I knew it was over for me. Like, my body had depleted. I had nothing left in my tank.
You are not doing this right now. Hey, don't pull it on me. You are fine. Hey, you're fine. You're okay. Hey, you're okay. You're all right.
At this point, my equilibrium is all off. I cannot stand up to save my life. And he's just talking to me. I don't know what he's saying. I just hear him in his face like, he's just yelling. He don't know whether to be mad or to be concerned. So I can finally feel it, but I couldn't say anything back. I couldn't talk. So at that point, they called it. They called it quits. They laid me down on the mat. At this time, I'm basically like, I'm done. The only thing I can say with that is just drink water and stay prepared, you know what I'm saying? Just like learn how to control your muscle fatigue and control your endurance and control your breathing and get through it, you know?
On the next Boss Strong.
I like it. I like you guys being smart, taking care of your body. Train for a lifetime. Train for a lifetime. Let's go. Come on. Don't just give me day one. Don't just give me day one. I want day 2 and day 7 and day 14.
I've never really used a microwave. As far as like for cooking healthy food, it was like, here's healthy options to cook in your barracks room.
This is not about me crushing you. Other coaches are out there crushing their people. It's about me building you up and us gaining a lot over 14 days.
We are here today for the cooking competition. Now you have honed your skills in the USO kitchen, you've been able to shop in the commissary, and you've been talked to a lot about nutrition throughout this competition. And now we're going to take all those skills and bring them into the kitchen and see what you have to cook for all of us today.
The chicken was inedible.